World-class troll Charleston White stopped by the 520 podcast with Jeff Teague, where he, of course, said things that rubbed people the.
Did you hear what Charleston White said about Angel Reese? It's causing an uproar online, and people can't stop talking about it. The Jeff Teague podcast just dropped a bombshell that's got everyone from basketball fans to social activists fired up.
At this point, bruh, I think people just playing dumb. I don't know why nobody don't understand. Anytime you bring Charleston White on your platform, it's going to be some controversy and you're going to get backlash from it.
But this isn't just about one comment or one athlete. This controversy is opening up a can of worms that's been sitting there for years. We're talking double standards, racism, sexism. It's all coming to the surface, and you won't believe who's weighing in on this debate. You know those moments when someone says something and suddenly the whole internet explodes? That's exactly what went down with Jeff Teague's podcast Charleston White. A guy known for speaking his mind without a filter decided to share his thoughts on Angel Reese. And let me tell you, he didn't hold back.
But I still think she need to do OnlyFans, like Shaq said. She need to dunk in her panties. Shaq told her that. Shaq told her she needed to go dunk in her panties. I'm with Shaq.
Didn't say that. He was out of pocket.
Shaq is wild to say that.
Y'all, stop.
I'm with you, Shaq. I'm with you. Some lace panties. Not no boy shorts. I'm with you, Shaq.
You said not the boy shorts?
No, dunk in some panties with no bra on. Watch what them numbers do. That's how you sell tickets.
White didn't just talk about Reese's skills on the court. No, he took it way further. He started going on about her branding, her looks, and even suggested she should start an OnlyFans account. But here's the thing, White's comments didn't come out of nowhere. Remember when Shaq suggested women athletes could boost their ratings by playing up their sex appeal? It's like White took that idea and ran with it, ranking it up to 11.
Charleston White can't let it go. He proceeds to agree with Shaq that women may have to be wearing less to get more views for the WNBA. And of course, that will lead to some backlash on Twitter.
Now you might be thinking it's just some guy talking trash. Right? Wrong. This isn't just locker room talk anymore. People are absolutely furious, especially black women. White didn't stop there, though. When people started calling him out, he doubled down. He actually said, I think the WNBA should be cancelled. He even used some pretty offensive language to describe the players. It's like he saw the backlash and decided to pour gasoline on the fire.
I think the WNBA should be canceled. I don't believe a bunch of bull just is supposed to get no sponsorship. Yeah. Treat the WNBA like they used to treat the Negro League. Make them bitches play outside on the blacktop. Don't let them in no stadium. Yeah, I hate the WNBA. Bitch, can't dunk no ball. Can't none of them bitches jump from the free throw line. Yeah, I hate them WNBA.
Here's where it gets really wild. Some people are defending what White said. They're arguing that he has the right to say whatever he wants. And Jeff Teague, he's catching heat too. People are calling him out for giving White a platform to spew this stuff.
I wasn't going to say anything about the Jeff Teague podcast clip that came out about Angel Reese because if I'm honest, I'm just so tired of giving black men that think that way a platform.
One person on social media even said Jeff Teague is a whole clown for this. I hope no player in the league goes on his pod or works with him. This whole thing isn't just about one podcast or one athlete anymore. It's turned into a much bigger conversation about how we talk about women in sports, especially black women. And trust me, this is just the beginning. The debate is heating up. And it's clear that this controversy is far from overthink. The outrage over Charleston White's comments was intense. That was just the warm-up. Now we're diving into the real battle, one that's pitting free speech advocates.
Why do people want to cancel free speech? There's tons of people that I don't agree with. Even those that do videos on me and say, hey, I don't agree with Anton. But guess what I don't do? I don't want to deplatform them. I don't want to remove them from being able to do whatever it is that they want to do or say what they want to say, because conversely, if somebody disagrees with me, I wouldn't want them to feel like I need to be removed just because they disagree.
But here's the kicker. This fight might be about way more than just one podcast. You got people furious about Whit's words, right? Some even claim they're slanderous and defamatory.
The way these men on podcasts discuss Angel Reese is our culture. It is slanderous and defamatory. No good reason to discuss her the way that Teague bastard let Charleston White discuss her. Men like this probably have SA or harassment past that hasn't come to light.
Well, there's a whole other side to this story. Enter the free speech defenders. They're not backing down. They're asking, can't a guy share his opinion anymore? It's like they're drawing a line in the sand. And get this, these folks are calling the backlash female liberal mindset.
It's always this liberal mindset, this female feminism liberal mindset that says, if I don't like what you say or I don't like what you do, then we need to figure out or have a conversation about deplatforming you because I didn't like the guests that came on your platform.
Yeah, you heard that right. They're saying people are overreacting, that it's all blown out of proportion. It's like they're waving a red flag in front of an already angry bull. So now we've got a full-on battle. On one side, you've got people fighting against what they see as blatant sexism. They're saying enough is enough. On the other side, those who believe their voices are being silent.
When you put the information out there, when you shake your butt on Nick Cannon's stage, when you over-sexualize yourself, when you mic yourself up and then you talking about Meg Thee Stallion, who is over-sexualized, and promote this promiscuous behavior, what did you think was going to happen? You thought that everybody was just only supposed to shut up and then talk when they agree with you, and that's the only the end? No, that's not how it works.
Should have the right to express their views without fear of being shut down. But here's where it gets really interesting. This isn't just about one podcast anymore. Nope. We're talking about a bigger picture. Some people are saying this whole thing reflects a broader liberal mindset. They're arguing it's part of an agenda to suppress voices that challenge the usual narratives, especially when it comes to women in sports. And you know what else is coming up in this debate? Cancel culture.
I'm not sure why people believe that it's necessary to deplatform somebody because you're offended or you don't agree with what somebody else is saying. That is not the solution.
Folks are saying it's become a weapon to silence anyone with controversial opinions, especially in sports media. It's like they're painting a picture of a world where you can't say anything without risking your entire career. But wait, there's more. While some oppose the criticism of professional female athletes in their personal lives, others argue they should be held accountable for how they choose to present themselves. Nope.
You need to stop putting out the P and then expecting us to support your feminist ways and agenda. And we need to start shaming people for the things that they putting out there instead of just supporting all of this degenerate behavior, which is one of the reasons why black culture is trash in the first place.
It's like we're watching a real-time battle over the future of sports commentary. So what started as a controversial podcast has turned into a full-blown cultural showdown. Free speech versus feminist ideals. It's all coming to a head, and nobody knows where it's going to end up. One thing's for sure, this debate is far from over. You thought the free speech versus feminist ideal showdown was intense. Buckle up, because we're about to dive into an even more explosive topic. Why do some prominent black men keep publicly criticizing black women? It's a question that's got the whole community talking.
Tired of even like needing to acknowledge that conversations need to be had within the black community. Like, this is like, their comments were offensive to Angel, to black women, to players in the WNBA, all of those things. And it's just like, I'm just so tired of it.
Mackenzie Forbes would say, just seen that Jeff Teague clip. Bro, what the F are we actually doing? Just the most sexist, misogynist stuff you've ever heard. Unedited and said with all the confidence in the world, knowing it will go unchecked. Take these dudes' mics away, man. And Shaq, you are not innocent either.
Calling people sluts and whores and degrading them for making their own decisions with their bodies. And then that turns into a conversation about, oh, this is why I don't date within my race, and this is why I'm not starting a family, and blah 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 blah.
Players get criticized. I just got done watching a video of a guy talking about how Paul George was absolute trash and he destroyed him in every single way, and he wasn't wrong, because in my opinion, Paul George has stolen hundreds of millions of dollars because he has not proved his worth. I see zero people complaining on behalf of Paul George saying, oh, no, because he's a man. Oh, no, because he has a podcast. Oh, no. You know what happens? Deal with it.
You know what he said. Now, I'm not gonna lie. One thing about bro, you really can't counsel him. He done said the most disrespectful stuff ever. You know, that man that went on to say F Nipsey. The man went on to say F DMX. He done said Chinese babies should get ate by alligators. Like, at this point, it don't matter what he say. You know, like, he gonna say what he want to say. And to be honest with you, they know what they doing. They gonna act like, oh, that was never our intention. We raw angel, read this and that. But they know that this stuff gets clicks and it gets money. You know what I'm saying? It brings tension, it brings traction. And to be honest with you, bro, social media is not real. At the end of the day, everything on social media is a facade and it's all an act, bro. So like, I'm not necessarily mad at it, bro. At the end of the day, it is what it is at this point.